Hello everybody and welcome to this new series. This is the final part of this month where I'll only be voicing the railway news part of every month. This is a monthly series based on the past month's freight, rail tours and nuclear movements and railway news. You may have already seen the rail tours, freight and nuclear movements of this month. If not, I'll leave a link to those either above or below this video. Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe and why not leave a comment. Let's get into it. To start off, Cross Country have released their dates for the HST Farewell Rail Tour. It is in partnership and association with Cross Country and supported by Angel Trains and Porterbrook. I'm led to believe that 43184 in the Intercity livery named Lara Diesel Depot and 43366 in the Standard Cross Country livery and named HST 40, celebrating 40 years of high-speed train services on the Cross Country network. So it will be the named pair. The rail tour will be on the Leeds to Swanage route. All the proceeds from the tour will go to charity too. I'm not sure about the last HST on a standard route, but is expected to be a Plymouth to Leeds in October. If you know any more, feel free to comment down below. Next up, DB Cargo. To celebrate the coronation of King Charles III, rail freight operator DB Cargo UK has given a new look to Class 66 locomotive 66023. The company's annual event saw the unveiling of the locomotive on Saturday the 17th of June at Toton Traction Maintenance Depot. The locomotive now wears a stunning royal blue livery which features a billowing Union Jack alongside the official coronation logo. The locomotive's new livery was completed at Toton. Staying with DB Cargo, on the 9th of June, DB Cargo launched a major campaign to transport 100-metre lengths of railway track manufactured by British Steel to Belgium. The first train travelled from British Steel's site at Scunthorpe to Muysen, and it took 3 days to arrive at its final destination. On average, one train a month will run for the next 4 years, depending on Belgium's requirements. The 100-metre long railroad transported on IGA wagons, each spanning 4 wagons. Belgium will use a 100-metre length of steel track as part of its ongoing work programme to maintain and renew Belgium's rail network. GBRF has accepted a deal with Caledonian Sleeper Limited, which will see it continue to haul its sleeper coaches for a further 7 years. The contract came into action on Sunday the 25th of June as the sleeper service moved into the public sector control via the Scottish Government. Caledonian Sleeper will see GBRF pull the popular services into a new era, which will see 7 trains operated across 6 nights of the week, hauling Mark V coaches between London, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Inverness, Aberdeen and Fort William. The services will see GBRF operate Class 92s and 73s, and due to the length of the contract, the rail operator may introduce its new bi-mode Class 99 locomotives in the future. To coincide with Tuesday the 27th of June being National Bingo Day, Northern Rail has published a bingo card listing the least original excuses used by fare dodgers on its services. 95% of people do the right thing and have a valid ticket for travel. However, 5% attempt to travel without a ticket, and their excuses are all remarkable similar, including vanishing purses and wallets, mystery benefactors paying for their tickets at a later date, and false claims of ticket machines not working, which is something that staff have been able to check. So here's the Northern Rail Fare Dodger Bingo. Feel free to pause the video. Next up is a reopening of the Severn Tunnel upgrade. Following a 10-year closure aimed at enhancing the reliability of the line passing through the Severn Tunnel, the railway between Monmouthshire and South Gloucestershire reopened on Monday the 19th of June. Engineers worked tirelessly day and night to install 3.2 kilometres of new track, 5,200 sleepers and 13,000 tonnes of ballast. The worn and corroded track within the Severn Tunnel has been replaced during the project, which involved a collective 17,000 hours of work by the dedicated teams. This upgrade will significantly improve the reliability of journeys and reduce the frequency of emergency repairs, benefiting passengers and train operators. And from Transport for Wales, they have started testing their new metro trams. They are 40 metres long and can carry more than 250 passengers and a top speed of 100 kilometres per hour on rail lines, and the acceleration looks quite good on these too. Next, Vintage Trains formally opens its carriage works at Tinsley Depot. On the 20th of June, Vintage Trains formally opened its Metropolitan Railway Carriage and Wagon Works at its Tinsley Locomotive Works. The new carriage works will help Tinsley Locomotive Works boost its capacity due to unprecedented demand and full order book for 2024. Additionally, as part of the day, steam locomotive 5043 Earl Mount of Edgecombe was in light steam. And now for some steam mainline news. The steam locomotive 60019 called Bittern is set to overhaul in North Yorkshire now. The Sir Nigel Gresley Locomotive Trust has announced it will be working with Locomotive Services Group to overhaul and help return LNER A4 locomotive number 60019 Bittern back into service. And it would be quite good to see two A4s on the main line both together. Next, steam locomotive 2999, Lady of Legend, is set to visit the Nene Valley Railway. The Nene Valley Railway in Peterborough has announced it will host the GWR Saint Class number 2999 Lady of Legend for a visit in September. This is the first time that the NVR has welcomed this locomotive and the first time it has visited the east of England. Next, Steam Dreams have announced their new rail tour called Garden of England Lunchtime Tour. This will feature steam locomotive 61306 named Mayflower. The tour begins at London Victoria at 10 a.m. and will travel through the stunning Kent countryside before travelling through the North Downs onto the North Kent coast, and then the impressive south coast at Dover, where passengers will travel beneath the famous White Cliffs next to the English Channel ahead of returning to London. Mayflower is also due to visit Severn Valley Railway's Autumn Steam Gala in September. Thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment if you want. Thank you for watching.